Hello guys, welcome to this live stream video by Aglogains. My name is Nihant and thank you so much for joining in. First of all, I'd like to quickly thank all of you for your huge patience that we were away for the last 1 month and you guys were really cooperative. Uh, Thank you so much for that. So it was a thoughtful break. I actually wanted to take some time off. I was traveling for work. Uh, just wanted to vacation a bit also. So all of that is done. Let us now get back to our routine and you can expect daily videos from us going forward. Okay. Now, let's quickly talk about our agenda for the day. Let's talk about what we are going to cover today. Our whole plan of action for today is going to be a breakdown of our November month's PNL. Okay. So I've just shared my screen and you guys should be able to see my screen in the description. Sorry, on the screen, right? Now, if you pay attention, there's been let's start with today's PNL. So obviously today we have made a small amount of profit, 62,000. It was a 1.5% profit, so that's a great start, I would say. Uh, Here's the verified PNL for the day. Yeah, 1.4%. So this is a good start. You can also follow my entire history of PNLs here. 1 or 2 days there was a miss, but if you go into a deep dive of what actually happened in November, please brace yourself. It's a big loss. We've taken a 3.5 lakh loss on a realized PNL basis, and a net realized basis, we have taken a 3.84 lakh loss. So my total loss was 3.5. Then there were charges of 32,000. All put together, we made a net loss of 3,83,000. Okay. Now, that being said, let us understand why such a big loss has occurred and what is the thought process when you're going through such a big drawdown, right? As you all know, we've had a great stretch of profits for the last couple of months. We've been consistently profitable. A single month of loss is inevitable, so there is no problems with that. I think what is important is how you basically deal with it on your psychology. How will you deal with it in strategical format? How will you deal with it based on your systems? There are already things that we have kept in place. So let us talk a little bit about what actually happened. So if you look at the realized PNL, you will see a lot of red days, right? Consecutively, we've been continuously having reds. So first November was a loss, second November was a loss, and these were all huge losses. So when I say huge loss, every trade that we enter, it has a maximum fixed loss that we do. That's how my system works, right? So all of this is automated. All of these are prefixed. I don't trade discretionarily. I'm a system-based trader. So I know when I'm entering into the trade that my average trade loss is going to be such and such. Okay. Now, that is why I'm actually a little more peaceful when I enter the trades. I don't let my emotions get into this. But what has never happened before, and something that has happened in the month of November, is all our losses have been the entire amount of loss. So, usually, I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Usually, my maximum loss that I can take in a day would be around 70,000 with the current quantity. Okay. Usually what happens is it touches 50, touches 40, 60. If it touches 70, it closes off. But say it touches 50 and ends up usually at around 20,000, 10,000, 30,000. Some days 70,000, but most of the days it's less than 70. Here, what happened in November is every trading day that we've had a loss was a big loss. And the profits, instead of being big too, they were small, right? So let us understand why this is. If you see the first day, we've had a 58,000 loss, which is in par of that 70. 67,000, which is in par of the 70. The next day we had a profit, but that was only 23,000 profit. As you all know, I am not a discretionary trader, so I cannot change my strategy based on what's happening in the market, right? If the market trends, we actually make good money. If the market is range bound, we make a good money. But if the market is V-shaped, we have a loss. Now, here 23,000 profit, next day 21,000 profit. But on a single day itself, I lost 67. So what's the point of getting these 20s, right? The next day after that, if you see, was again a big 50,000 loss. The next day after that was 1,16,000. Now this 1,16,000, it was a combined loss of two different strategies. There was 70,000 loss from intraday and 40,000 loss from Ironfly, which was a complete It was an unusual thing. Basically, my SL that we have placed, it sort of jumped the SL and it moved forward. Overnight, there was a big drop. Uh, then again, look at the positive days, it is very small positive. So 24,000, 23,000, hardly anything, right? 4,000, this was Mohura trading. 74,000, 1,23,000. Again, this day we had a loss on the iron fly strategy. 26,000, 9,000. So if you see the problem, basically understood, right? It's basically a risk to reward problem where my risks were 100%, my rewards were only 20% or 50% of what my actual reward should have been. That has led to the problem. Now, let us see why that is the case in Bank Nifty chart also. If you look at the weekly chart for Bank Nifty, you should actually be able to see that this is November 1st. This is the daily chart. November 1st, the market has gone up by, if you look at this, let us use this. And it's so typical, right? If you see, market has gone up 200 points, okay, high. Then it has made the low, which is the high low difference is 200, and we have a stop loss of 100, right? So if it goes up by 100 points, the call option stop loss gets hit. If it goes down by 100 points, the put stop loss gets hit, and both the days we have made a loss. Sorry, in both the sides we have made a loss. That was on Monday. Now look at the same thing that happened on sorry, that was on first. This was the same thing that has happened on second. Now it's a pattern. Now look at this, the third, the same thing has happened on the third. Same thing has happened on the fourth. There's huge swings, guys. Basically, anytime there are big wicks, okay, wick, I mean WICK in the market, you can expect that in our strategy we will make a loss. See, because think about this. What has happened on this day? I probably entered somewhere here. The market went up by 200 points. My call stop loss got hit. Super. If the market would have expired at that level, or if it would have gone up at that level, we would have been in great profits. But that didn't happen. It came down, made a new low. So in that high low, there's a V shape that has formed, right? And my SLs were hit. That is exactly what happened. Now, if you see, take any day. I'm literally showing you. You take this day, 200 points. Take this day, 200 points, 350 points. Take this day, like luckily towards the ending, literally on the 29th and 30th of November, I think we have made some profits because very clear, right? The market was trending in one direction. Opens here, closes, but you see where the closes, it's right here, right? So we were able to make huge profits in this strike. Okay, same thing that happened in November. Now, by this logic, you should be able to predict my December, right? This went very good. This went very good. This went a loss. This was Monday. I don't think I've traded on Monday. This was Tuesday. Monday, I did not trade. Tuesday, this was a profit. Profit. Monday, I did not trade. Tuesday was a profit. This was a loss. Wednesday, this was a profit. That's the idea. Let us look at the same thing here. Now, if you see my December month PNL, we have started, I mean, it's just the beginning, guys. It's hardly anything. But December month PNL, we have already made around 50,000. So we are recovering a few of the losses. Today, there was a big profit. So this is actually 1.2 lakhs. So we were able to recover small amount of the losses that we have made. So we are still in a drawdown. It's a difficult time. Obviously, this is something that every trader has to go through. It's important that you go through this journey and stick to your plan. I think that's most important, to stick to the plan. Let me know how your November series was. Was it as difficult as I had an issue? Was it easier? Was it were you able to simply navigate into a much better job? Please do let me know. It also helps me in understanding that people are also going through their own troubles. Maybe my experiences can help you in bits. So whatever it is, let me know. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Nothing has changed in the strategy. We are still sticking to it. This was a part of our plan. In our back testing, we did have some months where we made losses. So we are okay with that as long as it's a part of the plan. This month it's been little positive. The first week ended positively. Let us see how the next week goes. And right up until that time, thank you so much for tuning in with us, guys. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. You've been really patient. From now, you can expect more videos on a much regular basis because I'm back from the vacation and it's all, work now. If you guys are new to the channel and you actually want to follow me on social media, you can check out my Twitter page. I post a lot of my verified PNLs on a daily basis here. Here's a small snippet from the latest book that I'm reading. You see a lot of these progress reports. Okay. So if that is something that you find interesting and you want to learn more about, please do follow my Twitter handle. That's at Nihant Kuntur. That's my account. In the description of this video, you will find the verified PNL link for today's profit, for the month, for the last 3 months, so on and so forth. So please do check that out. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions. If you want to talk about something, I'm always here and available. So do reach out to me on Twitter. You can reach out to me, maybe leave me a comment on YouTube, and I'd love to chat with you. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I wish you all the best for tomorrow's trading. I hope you have a great trading day. All the best. I'll see you. Bye bye.